to the solicitor and to the CBI, a standard operating procedure with regard to the post-mortem. It's a memorandum dated 3/1/2020. And we have also given a large number of other documents, if that may be taken into account. And my lords, if my lords will consider, the financial irregularities case, my lords, is intricately connected, I beg your pardon, as I had mentioned earlier. My lords, Dr. Shondeep Ghosh has been arrested now in the rape and murder case. So our concern is that
the investigation into that started a little later, because that aspect started a little later. That the CBI is investigating. They have referred to it in their status report.
Exactly. So, my lords, because my lords' supervision of the matter has been so salutary, we are really only requesting that the status reports on the next occasion be placed before my lords in sealed cover to strengthen the process.
On the financial irregularities also.
On the financial irregularities also.
So, you need an order for us? You can give us a status report on both. On the of the alleged rape and murder, as well as on the financial irregularities.
Shall be done, but we can have no objection.
Yes.
I'm so grateful, my lords. That completes my
lord. On the question of these
Your lordship said that anyway, that's all right.
Now we complete.
Yes, I agree.
Once they complete, we'll come back. So you can give us a comprehensive response.
Yes.
Something to say on the order of address. I do believe it's the privilege of the state of West Bengal to be first addressing the court for the reason that a settlement has been reached yesterday night until the early hours of the morning.
That's what I was trying to show.
Reporting back to work. I request this court, my lord, to invite the state of West Bengal to address you on what is the settlement that has been reached, because it will take care of many of the demands that we have raised. We, the junior doctors, it is an issue because this court has passed an order directing us to go back to work. We wish to comply with that order, my lord. Now, in relation to that, a certain settlement has been reached. If my learned friend doesn't want to present the settlement, I will present it. I have a copy of it. But I feel it is his privilege.
All right. Mr. Anupam Lal Das, I'll put your follow-up on.
Secondly, my lord, just one small thing in relation to submission that my learned friend, Ms. Nandi, made. I fully support her suggestion. I agree that the senior doctors have been greatly supporting the junior doctors, but we have our own point of view, which I will present to you after the state of West Bengal has presented a copy of the settlement to you. Secondly, my lord, in my opinion, that force of 1,514 people requires to be dismantled with immediate effect. Yes. They are outside the law. They do not fall. They must be replaced by regular police of the state of West Bengal. They are performing a policing function, and it cannot be performed by people who do not hold the position of police in the state of West Bengal. Therefore, our request is to disband that force of 1,514 people, total number, and replace them in the interest of safety and security with the regular police force of the state of West Bengal. That's our request.
Yes, I
appear for the senior doctors, Milords, and we just want to place our concerns on record. We, Milords, are all working. We are working overtime. And Milords, as far as we are concerned, all these 20 departments, cases which have been pointed out, in any case were manned by the senior doctors. Junior residents, etc., were not placed there. So, Milords, that is something that I also wanted to place on record.
Yes.
So, as far as we are concerned, we are working overtime. There has been absolutely no this thing from our side. That's our.
May I make a submission?
May I
make a small submission before Mr. Sibal is called upon? I appear for a doctors' organization, thank you, called Doctors for Patients in Calcutta. Our suggestions will give to the task force. There are two issues we'd like to highlight to your lordships. First is pertaining to the investigation itself. Second is pertaining to that policy of 19th August. There are two more clauses, since your lordships already have that before your lordships. I'll start with that.
In 13th September.
19th August, the West Bengal policy which has come out, which Ms. Nandi had just read out.
If your lordship 13th September.
No, your lordship, this is 19th of August. If your lordship will have my IA then, 188500.
Ms. Nandi, where's 19th of August in your compilation that IPA is referring to?
Or if your lordship will see my IA, lordship.
So we'll refer to one IA. It's so much easier if we have it.
That is correct. Is 19th August? 19th August, Government of West Bengal, Department of Health and Family Welfare. It's part of that helpers of the night policy.
Is there an earlier status report?
There in your status report?
Yes,
Yes.
it's in the earliest.
Apparently, it's in the earlier status report of the state of West Bengal.
All right, what is it? What is
There are
September policy.
all right.
It's in my affidavit.
Your Lordship, there are two problems here with that 19th August circular. It's there in my IA as well as I'm told in the earlier status report of the state of West Bengal.
Ma'am, which page number is it? Because what I have is the 13th of September.
Okay, then maybe
She is appealing for whom? I'm not aware.
the policy.
Association of Doctors and Patients in West Bengal?
Doctors and patients.
I'm appearing for Doctors for Patients. It's a trust called Doctors for Patients. So, Your Lordship,
What's your point?
I have 2 points. Number one, in this policy, Your Lordship said 11, clause 11, subclause 5 and 6, we have a serious problem with. One is working hours of women, including women doctors, should not preferably exceed 12 hours at a time. Second, wherever possible, night duty may be avoided for women to the extent possible. Now, this is the policy of the state of West Bengal, and our doctors have a serious problem with this. And Your Lordships in multiple
How can you
cases.
say that women should not work on night duty?
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Precisely.
Women will have an objection if you keep them from working.
Exactly. And to limit us to a 12-hour shift. In fact, many of the junior residents work for 36 hours flat out. Now, this is directly impinging on gender and being employed at all.
Completely right. You need
That
to
is
stick
one.
with the point.
We'd like, and second point, I have a second point, Your Lordship. I have a second point. Second point pertains to investigation. One is on this policy, Your Lordship is seized of it. I will leave it at
So
that.
women don't want concessions. They want
Yes.
equal opportunity in terms of safety.
In Anuj Garg's case,
Why should we prevent a woman doctor from working in the night?
or 12 hours. Why limited to 12 hours, Your Lordship? Because junior doctors work for 36 hours. Now, women will never be
Should be
taken.
for all doctors. 12 hours working time is for all doctors. Don't bifurcate.
Actually, whatever the shift,
Exactly.
women doctors are ready to work in exactly the same conditions
Absolutely.
in
Yes,
terms
yes,
of time.
Exactly.
In Anuj
Well,
Garg,
let's not undermine them.
Anuj Garg-
Undermine the lady doctor.
Mr. Sibal, this has to be
There is
corrected.
no issue, Malaj. We'll notify it. We were just worried because there is no security in place at the moment.
No, but the
I
answer
want to
it-
make sure.
See, this
The answer to it.
I want to make sure, Malaj, that something like.
The answer to it is you must ensure security is in place.
I know, Malaj, that's
You
the
can't
point.
tell women that you will not be
This
working
is-
after.
This is in addition. It says in addition. This is not. This is only temporary. But if your lordship wants, we'll no issue.
this itself is
the
offensive,
state
Your Lordship.
says that it cannot
One second,
provide
hold on.
security. The
we are,
center is.
we are ad item. If
In Anuj Garg's case,
No.
Your Lordship
And
frowned upon
you're right. We said that look,
Romantic paternalism.
The law, the provision of the Act, Punjab Excise Act was
Absolutely, exactly.
that any establishment which serves liquor
Can't have
will
women.
not have a woman.
Employee.
We stuck it down.
of course you should strike it down, Malaj. There's
But
no issue.
therefore, two things, Mr. Sibal. I think the state of West Bengal must immediately correct its notification. You cannot say that women will not work more than a 12-hour shift. If men are working more than a 12-hour shift,
They want to
they are entitled to work exactly at par with their male counterparts.
We'll issue a notification, but not an issue.
Your duty to provide security. And we can't tell any woman today in our country who's in the workforce that you will not work at night.
including in
Pilots work at night,
Call
doctors
centers.
work at night,
Call center
your armed
employees are-
forces,
The armed forces work.
women work.
My second point, Your Lordship. Second point
I-
on investigation itself. Again, it's a suggestion which has come from these doctors for patients. They say that apparently there are many people who possibly have information regarding this incident, and because of fear of retribution, they're not coming out and openly giving this information.
That is our problem also.
Therefore, may I just
Yeah,
finish,
please.
Mr. Mehta?
No, I'm
The question
supporting you.
here is- thank you. The request here is for an anonymous portal because, Your Lordship, the cyber crimes portal today has an anonymous portal for crimes. Also, this court, in the case of videography of child pornography, specifically said you should permit anonymous complaints and a specific portal should be set up. Our request today is to aid this investigation and to hopefully finally get the culprits. We need an anonymous portal which the CBI will set up because many people don't want to disclose their identity even to CBI. And that is a fact today because of the nature of the matter Your Lordship has seen. We support no particular side here, but the point is people are scared. So if they can be enabled to give their external one.
Thank you.
Phenomenal.
Sure.
But only one, to respond to Malad, she is right. So facing the people are to come forward and speak. They are ready to an anonymous form. The only Malad, difficulty in would be, which is our difficulty, that there would be several Malad,
So that's not an issue.
Like 5 and 6 of the
This 20.
19th August, Mulaj. Clause 11 by virtue of ratification, Mulaj. So
Yes.
that's the issue. The Lordship's order, Lordships render this order.
Previous order.
Kindly read Mulaj's paragraph 18 with me. In order to, Lordship has that? All my lords have it? No. Mulaj will try and give.
Yes.
No. Oh. May I read it, Mulaj? In order to create a sense of confidence among the doctors, we also
we saw that para 18. So what to say on that? Mr.
Yes, so no, Mulaj, therefore we called 5 meetings we called. This is the 5th meeting and we want to tell your lordships what happened. Actually, I wanted to place it earlier, but this is after the 5th meeting, Mulaj. Yesterday night on 16th of September at 6:30. At the outset, Mulaj, the heartfelt grief for deceased victim. She also added, the first demand of the West Bengal Junior Doctor Front is under the jurisdiction of the CBI. The state government would provide all necessary assistance as required for expediting the completion of the inquiry. Demonstration